Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Hogwarts Legacy video, and today we will be taking a look at the shiny new footage revealed recently featuring each house and their respective common rooms, and I will be ranking them from 4th to 1st in 2 sections. First off, we will rank the entrances to these common rooms before we step inside and rank the atmosphere as well. I'm going to have to reiterate this later on, but this list is completely an opinion, it's my opinion, and yours will certainly differ somewhere along the way. So please don't take it personally if I place your house lower in one list. It's so hard to generally rank them as one common room being better than the other, so I've broken them down slightly into more specific areas. Either way, let me know in the comments your favourite overall, your favourite entrance or your preferred atmosphere, and let's get onto the ranking, beginning with the entrances.
In 4th place, Hufflepuff.
Hidden through the kitchen and never visited in the books, I believe, the Hufflepuff common room doesn't go for the spectacular. It doesn't try to make a mind-blowing doorway, which may be doing a disservice to the magic barrel door, and you'll understand as we continue through this list why that means this has to go 4th. I really appreciate how it isn't simply head down a corridor and open the door with a badger crest. The concept is really neat, and perhaps if the other common rooms weren't so established, that seeing them in person, almost, feels surreal and so special. And while it is shown as an automatic door, there are definitely bonus points up for grabs if you have to tap the barrel in the Helga Hufflepuff rhythm, at least the first time you visit perhaps, because if you get it wrong your student should be covered in vinegar. And my way of adding this feature is if the door opens automatically for Hufflepuffs, as we were shown, but if a member of another house attempts to gain access, they get soaked. So my deepest apologies to all the Hufflepuffs watching this video right now, but don't be disheartened because you may well be shooting up these lists shortly. And in 3rd is the esteemed entrance of Ravenclaw. It's located at the top of Ravenclaw Tower, and initially the entrance doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary, if you're looking past the brilliant bronze raven set on the door, as the door itself is a simple but lovely arch at the top of a simple but lovely staircase. And once again I feel the devs have missed a trick by having the door open automatically, and I really hope that either for the first timers or for the non-Ravenclaws, that the Raven reads them one of a selection of riddles before they are permitted entrance. If this isn't included at any stage, I think the Ravenclaw entrance is pretty much on the same level as Hufflepuff, but the potential that I won't give up on until the game launches still remains, so for now Ravenclaw is taking number 3. Now at number 2 is the most iconic entrance of all, probably because it features so prominently in both the books and the films. However, the devs over at Avalanche have gone above and beyond here, because behind the portrait of the not-so-dawn Frenchy fat lady, it isn't just a door, it's the round hole in the wall that is described in the books, meaning our students will have to scramble through a short but sweet tunnel to reach the common room itself. So it's Gryffindor who takes 2nd place for now, because despite hiding a door behind a sentient painting, they just couldn't top the most amazing hidden entrance found in the castle. And that is because Slytherin, they only went and hid their doorway behind a giant snake. So you head down a few steps and you'd think you were facing an empty wall with an ornate serpent paving underfoot. However, once you take a step closer, the paving by the wall springs to life as the body of a snake arching its, I want to say back, up to reveal an awesomely tall doorway through which you will find the common room. Once again, there's no password needed, and hopefully if you aren't Slytherin the serpent turns and eats you whole, because supposedly Harry and Ron entering the common room in book 2 was the first time an outsider had managed the feat for over 7 centuries. But the sheer spectacle of this entrance and my genuine surprise when I saw it for the first time in this video instantly gave it the number 1 and top spot. The question was only ever how to order the other 3 entrances. Now of course the entrances are a matter of opinion, but the atmosphere of a common room is even more subjective. Because so much detail has been put into every corner of these areas, calling one of them the worst, or even to say last, feels like a stupid slap to the face. So when your list turns out to be completely different to what I've come up with, don't be shocked, just let me know down below in the comments how you would order them instead. So despite all of that, there does have to be a 4th place, and despite all the details, I feel atmosphere isn't down to just how impressive the room looks, it's about how it feels like a common room to me. So I want it to be comfortable, and homely, where at the end of the days the students would be happy to unwind. So 4th place, unbelievably, goes to Ravenclaw, because while this is the cleanest looking room and the design is spectacular, it almost feels too clean for a dormitory. Being a Ravenclaw myself made this one hurt, and I understand that the design matches up perfectly with the house and its values. It seems more like a fancy library where you continue to work and gain your knowledge even in your downtime, and that's just not what I was looking for in the feel of a common room and the atmosphere. But the general design is so good that I still wouldn't be surprised at all to see this at the top of other people's lists. And next up, looking incredibly regal in 3rd, is the common room of Gryffindor. As I said, these dorms look incredibly regal, and the red and gold carpets and curtains laid and hung around make this look very impressive, as do the stained glass windows above the admittedly plain in comparison staircase. And the highlight of the room is the upper balcony, designed like battlements on a castle to overlook the main entrance and give a view to the many banners hung around, probably from all of their House Cup wins even at this point in the Harry Potter history. Now the big question is whether Slytherin can make it 2 wins on the bounce, and the answer is congratulations to Hufflepuff for 2nd place. This whole room is giving me the Shire vibes from Lord of the Rings, with the round entrance, the round doorways throughout the rooms, hanging baskets, and all the wooden features, columns and balconies included give this common room exactly what I was looking for in my initial criteria. Gryffindor's sofas and armchairs may be slightly more comfortable, but the Hufflepuff room is homely to a T, and as if it couldn't get any better, the ground level plant pots bounce and sway of their own accord, and magical watering cans to keep them healthy. So it really had to take a lot to not put Hufflepuff at number 1, but in their place is, of course,
Slytherin house.
Of course it is. Avalanche haven't missed a step with any of these common rooms, but my god have they smashed it out of the park twice with Salazar's quarters. The design of the windows match that of the doorway, with the circular window atop an archway, but it's what lies behind those windows that seal number 1. To have the ethereal light reaching through the depths of the lake through such tall windows is an inspired decision, and the larger staircase featuring a mighty Salazar statue does nothing to hurt the eerily beautiful common room. And just as with the others, this perfectly encapsulates the house, this time of Slytherin, so much so that every time I see this common room I consider donning a green cloak myself and playing through the whole of Hogwarts Legacy as a Slytherin, just so that at the end of each day I can come back to this unbelievable room. And that is the end of this video. Let me know down below how you would order them. Feel free to give me your favourite doorway, your favourite atmosphere, or just do an overall ranking. You don't have to rank them 3 times. But it would be really interesting to know what your house is initially, and then which of the common rooms you find your favourite. Because it might well be the one of your house, whether you're biased or not. That doesn't have to play a part. But you might just be holding your hands up and saying, hang on, I absolutely love the design of the Ravenclaw common room, or you just can't turn down the opportunity to enjoy witnessing Gryffindor's common room in person. So let me know down below, leave a like on this video if you did enjoy. There will be more Hogwarts Legacy coming, so subscribe and you will know when all of those videos come out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you next time.